Mike Perlak here to entertain you with the help of Peter Gabriel, and the courts will rise while the pillars all fall. His new album, I.O. I don't have it yet, but I have it on a homemade CD. He is a member of Amnesty International, so I thought it fitting to put this decal I had on this homemade CD. I will buy the album at some point, but I got a house and car to pay for first. So, anywho, yeah, Penalty Come was the first single that he released off the album. He's making this album he's releasing the singles off this album in conjunction with the moon cycles, which is interesting. So every time there's a full moon, there's a new track going to be released off the album. And like I said, at some point I probably will get the legitimate manufactured album, but in the meantime I can enjoy it my own way on a homemade CD. But and the courts will rise while the pillars all fall. Yeah, Playing for Time was another one that was released. I.O., which is basically the title track from the album, which stands for In and Out. Stuff going in, stuff going out. Which is a philosophical, he looks at it from a philosophical point of view about like the whole thing about, you know, we're all connected. And on his YouTube channel, he releases videos, talking about behind the scenes, which I do watch and did record on these CDs as well, because I am a music nerd. I like to hear about how this stuff came to being. Each track has a bright side mix and a dark side mix, and only if you have a keen ear to music will you really can you really tell the difference. Most people would listen to both mixes and think it's just the same song, but for example, the dark side mix of Penalty Come definitely has, now that I heard it on with the headphones, definitely has more percussion and bass in it. But yeah, Peter Gabriel, he's a cool guy. His ideology is a little bit on the left-leaning side, but he believes that human beings are destroying the earth, and I subscribe more to George Carlin's conclusion. The planet's fine. It's been here for millions of years. It'll be here long after we're gone. It'll go around our dead cities and become something else. You know, if we're lucky, in a million years, human beings disappear tomorrow. If you're lucky, in a million years, somebody, some future civilization might dig up a plastic bowl or something. Probably wouldn't even be a bowl. It'd just be like a alien substance to them. It'll be alien to them. But yeah, plastic would probably be the only thing that human beings ever existed. I am a conservationist, though. I do believe in recycling and doing, your part and all that. But this whole philosophy that human beings are destroying the planet, I don't subscribe to that 100%. But yeah, I'm enjoying the album, though. Peter more or less describes himself as a humanitarian who leans towards the spiritual nature. Which makes sense. I mean, he's always been a pretty and keen guy when it comes to artistic expression. I mean, you might have heard of a little music video called Sledgehammer. So my life became a little bit easier. I been blocking my father's phone numbers. I say phone numbers because he has several, including friends that'll borrow his phones from, I gotta call my son. So I just blocked those numbers, and this way here, when I'm ready to hear from them, I can unblock them. So my life just became easier. I can't work 2 jobs and deal with that guy calling me all the time. I just can't. Had a good workout, had a good weightlifting session last night, despite, my work schedule. I get home, I'm a little tired, but if I push myself, I can do a little bit of strength training before I crash. crawl into bed and crash. I've for the longest time been trying to like do too much in the morning, and it's just impossible and even a little dangerous. So it's best that I just push myself despite being tired at night. And I basically have a gym in my house, so that's not an issue. I even have a leg press, homemade leg press in my garage. Alright, I guess that'll do it for this one. Mike Perlak, thank you for your time. Back to my homemade CD of Peter Gabriel's I.O. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know if the album is available for purchase yet. If technically he's releasing a single within the moon cycle, I know he's touring, but whatever. I'll find out soon enough. I've been jogging to his 16 Golden Hits CD for many, many years. Lost track how many times I jogged to that CD. Probably not quite a million, but probably pretty close. Alright, now I'm babbling. Goodbye.